What's up, guys? Today we're talking about gamers upset with the developers Fun Pimps for 7 Days to Die. Why? Why does it really matter? We all know developers are doing what they want to do. They think you pay for the game, but it still belongs to them. Steam forces us to accept updates. It is so crazy. I mean, you just imagine you go to Lowe's, buy a lawnmower, and then in the middle of the night, Lowe's comes and tinkers with that lawnmower, and then it starts cutting all messed up. It don't work right. What other industry would this work in? Before people go in thinking, I'm the only one who thinks like this, let's look at the comments. The problem is they heard us for years now. When they going to start listening to us? 1.5 thousand likes. We want to support as many playstyles as possible, so here's why we are removing elements that made several of them possible. Yeah, the devs said all the right things. No, they really didn't. You're about to see what they said. They basically said it's our game and we're going to do what we want to do. And, we hope it makes you happy, but if it doesn't, we don't really care. That's my interpretation of what they said. You can tell me. Yeah, it's too bad they only want their sandbox game to be played in the way they want it to be played. Yeah, like I said, they think that after you pay for the game, it's still their property. To quote Jawoodle, who is a right popular YouTuber for 7 days, sounds like a bunch of fixes to a problem we don't have. Yeah, yeah, I'm always saying that. Steam is a big part of the problem, forcing us to take updates. We need to be able to pick what update, and updates should be 100% opt in. No update should be forced. Yeah, the developer was talking about building bases underground. Yeah, look at this. You're playing it your own way in our sandbox game where every choice is up to you and your playthrough? Yeah, yeah, that's how they do it, homie. Their forum moderator called their customers bigots when asked how to turn off features they don't need for their server. So they clearly don't want to have customers for their products. Yeah, and see what's up with that. Yeah, that tells me that they was doing something woke and somebody didn't want to play along with it. So the comments is full of this stuff. Let's see
Here
what the
we go.
video
So
is
you've
about.
probably heard about some of the controversy surrounding the 2.0 update for 7 Days to Die. And it doesn't matter.
Why's it got to be controversy, homie? The developers is doing what they want to do. I mean, we done purchased the product. It's ours. Don't mess it up.
Where you look, players
We're the boss. We pay, you obey. What part of that don't you understand?
are simply not happy. YouTubers are rightly calling out the fun pimps, and kudos to Jawoodle for having the courage to do so. The 7 Days subreddit is a never-ending flood of negative sentiment, and the official forums are the exact same way. Reviews for the game are at an all-time low, and player counts, they've barely surpassed the numbers that we saw after the Alpha 20 update in December 2021. So is 7 Days to Die dying? Well, maybe not yet. In response to the criticism, the developers have held their first ever town hall livestream to address the people's concerns and lay out their plan for how to turn things around. And today I'm going to recap what they said and what it means for the future of the game. But first, I want to get everyone up to speed on how we got here and how the 2.0 update is really just the tip of an iceberg of problems for 7 Days to Die. Quick here. They have these zombies Hornet announcement
like to support as much play style
to underground bases.
We like to support as much play styles and freedom as possible, keeping the sand in the sandbox. However, sometimes we need to change or limit some features so that the majority of the play styles are not hindered by supporting that particular play style. Or, there's an exploit like, oh, I don't like it when zombies dig underground. Well, we don't like exploits in our survival game, so we're going to close loopholes like that.
Farming has been
That's the thing, homie, is once I pay for it, it ain't your game no more. It's my game. You can't update it and then ship it to Steam, and then Steam forces me to take it. That is so stupid. I don't know who thought of that idea. That has got to stop. If I want to use an exploit, who are you to say I can't use it? It is my game. I paid for it. If I want to buy something from the store, bring it back to my house and smash it with a hammer, I can do that because it's mine. You cannot come to my house and say, oh no, that's my thing. I spent so much time making it. Homie, it's mine now. I bought it. It's my property. You do not touch it. Why do gamers put up with this? It's like buying a coffee cup and then the maker of the cup says, you gotta make your coffee such and such a way, 2 sugars, 1 cream, and that's the only way you can have coffee. And it's so stupid. What other industry would this work in? None. Why do gamers put up with this? If gamers can make DLC-sized mods, and I would even argue game-sized mods for Skyrim, for Fallout 4, then gamers can make their own games, modders can make their own games. You telling me modders couldn't make like Schedule 1, something like that? They could do a lot better than that. Gamers need to stick together. That's the only way we're going to get away from this, man. Y'all know all this computer stuff, and you're not putting stuff together. I mean, you're putting stuff together with their games, and then they're just updating to undo it. And they just keep putting it out there because they know you're going to get tired of doing it for free. If you know how to do this computer stuff, but you don't know how to make it work in a business sense, then put something in the comments, homie. You and me will put our heads together. This has got to stop. Because what else is going to be? Am I going to have to go and learn programming and learn how to make video games? Is that what's got to happen? I got to do everything. As gamers look at these guys. You heard him. He don't want you playing the game you paid for in a way you want to play it. He wants you to play it in his way. He wants to control how you play the game you paid for. It's just ridiculous. I don't got nothing to do. I need to say more. And it's our own fault. It's our own fault. Yeah, we let it happen.